everyone. It is Friday, July 27th, 2018. I am Rachel Hugg, and these are your morning announcements. Today is kind of it's a bittersweet day for me. And I'm going to talk about something that isn't fun and exciting. But today, July 27th, would have been my cousin Ann's 48th birthday. Almost, oh man, is it 10 years ago? I don't know what just happened there. Anyways, some years ago, my cousin Ann decided to take her own life. She had a lot of things going on. She had shock trauma syndrome from a car accident that she had when she was in her 20s, and that left her with really bad epilepsy to the point where she couldn't work anymore. And she also had cancer, and it was terminal. So she decided to take herself out before her body took her out, and although I completely understand why she did what she did, there probably isn't a day that goes by where I don't think about her, because she was the closest thing that I had to a sister. She lived on the same block as me. Well, she lived one block up from me. And I literally grew up with her. I knew her from cradle to her grave. And, I miss her. I miss her a lot, and I think about her a lot. And you'd think that 10 years on I'd be over it, that I would have grieved and moved on, but I still feel bad about it. I think I was probably the last person that she talked to, or one of the last people that she talked to before she died, and I don't think that there was anything that I could say or do that would have changed her mind at the point that happened. Okay. But there is a part of me that just feels a lot of guilt with that, and so I'm sitting with that today and thinking about her and missing her. But on a happy note, today is my cat's spirit turns 1 year old today. So maybe Anne reincarnated into my cat. I'm going to think that, and I'm going to just spoil my cat rotten. How's that sound? Today is also 1 year that Chrissy has quit smoking, and I'm very proud of her. She made it a whole year. So I don't think she'll be going back, at least I hope not. But a whole year is a long ways to go, and I am very, very, very proud of her. So we'll be celebrating her not smoking and my cat's birthday by smoking a pack of cigarettes and getting drunk. No, I'm kidding! Look at this. My car says low tire pressure. I don't know why it says that. The tires look fine to me. I'm just going to ignore it and turn up the radio. So I got 3 weddings. 3 weddings this weekend. 1 today, 2 tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy, busy weekend for me, and I'm excited about it. Weddings are fun, and they're nice, good-sized weddings. So it'll be challenging, but it'll be fun. Keeps me moving, I'll tell you that. It's like a non-stop moving. Usually after a weekend like this, when it comes to Monday, I'm just like, because I'm so tired. But Yeah, it'll be good, I think. Hopefully the weather holds out, because one of the weddings this weekend is a ceremony in the courtyard. So I am hoping that the weather holds out for them. Although we need the rain. It's getting very dry here. It's like we had tons of rain at the beginning of summer, and now as we're getting towards the middle end of summer, we're not getting any rain and everything is looking kind of dry. So we could use the rain, so maybe it'll rain today. That would be great. It could rain today, it could rain Sunday, just not Saturday. I'm gonna change lanes here. There we go. Last night I was watching, it was like these videos on YouTube of road rage incidents. Oh my gosh. People have lost their minds up in here. Wait, I gotta flip the phone. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, some of those people were just like insanely crazy over the stupidest things. Like they're getting out of their cars with like tire irons, getting ready to beat the windshields in on people and stuff. I was just like, oh my. I mean, I get angry at driving, but I don't think I'd ever even think about doing that. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I guess people take driving very personally. I don't. At least I try not to. I just get mad when people do things that like endanger my safety. But if somebody accidentally cuts me off, you can kind of tell when somebody's purposely cutting you off or accidentally cutting you off. And if somebody accidentally cuts me off, I don't like get all bent out of shape about it, you know. I figure they just made a mistake. Like this one guy like was in a turn lane, and he pulled out of the turn lane because he realized he was in a turn lane, okay, in front of this guy. And I think that, I mean, to me it looked like an accident. Like he maybe didn't look closely enough at the oncoming traffic, which is bad, I mean, obviously, but I mean, he didn't purposely pull out in front of this guy, okay? There was no accident, nothing happened, nobody was hurt. But this guy pursued the dude who pulled out and followed him like to his house and like pulled up next to him and had a gun sitting on his armrest, like in full view of where the other guy could see it. And the guy's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "I'm sorry that I made a mistake. I'm sorry that I pulled out in front of you. I didn't see you. I apologize. But really, you're going to follow me home with a gun? This situation was that bad? Follow me home with a gun? Hurt? I wasn't hurt. Nobody was hurt. It was a mistake. I apologize. But you're going to come up on me with a gun?" He's like, "What if I got a gun? What if I got a gun in my hand and I see that gun sitting there on the armrest?" And the guy in the other vehicle stopped for a second. He's like, "You know what? You're right." He's like, "You know what? I apologize. I'm really sorry. That was stupid. I should not have done." So it ended well. But I was just like, really? I mean, that's how angry our society is right now. Everybody's so angry and bitter and full of hate. It's horrible. Good God, everybody. Chill out. Smoke some weed. Go sit by the campfire. There's no reason to be that angry. My God. Chill out. Look for the good things in life. Keep the glass half full. There's still plenty of good going on all around us. I saw a story on Facebook yesterday that made me smile. This young guy, he was a college student. He got a job, but he decided to drive to work, but then his car broke down. So then he thought, okay, well, I'm going to have to walk to work. And he started walking to work. And, uh-oh, we got something going on here, some sort of infraction. Hang on a second here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, we're all good now. And this cop sees this guy walking, and he took a baseball bat with him. This kid took a baseball bat with him because he was afraid of stray dogs. And so like, this cop sees him walking, and he's like, you know, what are you doing walking out in the middle of the night with a baseball bat? And he explained to him, my car broke down, I gotta walk to work, it's 20 miles. I brought the baseball bat with me because I'm afraid of stray dogs. And the cop was like, wow, man. He's like, when was the last time you ate? And he was like, well, last night around 10 p.m. when I left my house. Now at this point it's like 2 in the morning or something. So the cop takes him to like a all-night restaurant or whatever, and they get some breakfast, and he, you know, then he's like, I'm gonna drop you off at a church nearby, and my buddy who's coming on duty now is gonna come pick you up and drive you the rest of the way to work. And he'll be here in about an hour. He'll get you to work on time. And you know, his buddy's an off-duty cop, or was an off-duty cop coming on duty. So they're like, oh, okay. He's like, oh, that's great, you know, thanks. And so in the meantime, this cop, who just so happens to know like who the owner of the business is, gives him a call, tells him what's going on. The owner of the business is like, are you kidding me? This kid is, you know, he's willing to walk 20 miles to get to work so that he's at work on time. And, you know, the cop's like, yeah. And he's like, wow, that's crazy. That's incredible. What work ethic, you know. That's awesome. So they, the other cop drops this guy off at the work site, which was at a woman's house. I think it was a moving company. So she's like, you know, here's his story, and is like, oh, do you want to take a nap or something first? You've been walking all night. He's like, no, I just want to get to work and get going. Well, in the end, what happened was the owner of the company went out and got him a used car and brought it to him and said, here you go. Here's the keys. Here's the title. It's yours. And I just thought that was a really touching story. You know, it just showed how a community could come together to help somebody out. And I really think that that's how we should all be with one another. We should come together to help one another out. That's what I think the Goonies mentality is, you know, for those of you who are Goonies and know what that is. I mean, that's going above and beyond even being a decent person. That's just being freaking awesome. And I think that that's what we should strive to be in our world. We should strive to be freaking awesome with everybody that we meet, and try to do our best for humanity. Instead of being selfish and always doing for ourselves, we should do for others. You know what I mean? I think that is what makes the world go around and what makes the world a better place. So that's what I think. All right, guys, I'm almost to work, so I'm going to let you guys go. You have a great day. I love you guys. You guys take care. Hopefully I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.